Okay, we have play number 8 here from series number 3. It's a 3rd and 6 from his 14-yard line with 3:31 left in the second quarter. As you can see, I'm in a jumbo set out of the single back formation. I'm running what's called a cowboy post. In this case, what that entails is I have a wing here. He's going to be running a shallow cross. Tight end is going to be running a bench route. Backside tight end, my U tight end here, is running a drag route across. And then we get the post route here with Bryant. My back here is going to check blitz, then break out into a flat and then stop. So it's a flat stop. Alright, so that's basically what it entails. It's kind of a flood type play. It really is a horizontal stretch. So you're stretching the field across more than anything else. You get a little bit of a vertical stretch here with the shallow route and then the drag route. But not a ton. It's just two players doing it. So his defense to me looks like a cover 3. Just looking at it right now, looks like he's in a 4-6 normal or at least a 4-3 with the safety down. Either way, this is what it looks like to me just right off the bat. It could be also a man cover 1. But with these guys so far to the inside, that tells me that it's probably not a man. If anything, if he's off a line, it would usually be to the outside here. Same thing with this guy here. So I'm thinking cover 3. It's still possible with the man. If it is cover 3, then to me this drag route should open up eventually. Same thing with the this guy here running the shallow. I would not think this would open up. This is a good route if you see cover 1. I think if this is a cover 1, then this guy's definitely a guy I want to look at too, because look how far out the corner is. That's the other reason I think it's a cover 3 as opposed to cover 1. Is he's given about a good 3 to 5 yards there, 3 to 4 yards. So that would be open. I think the shallow and then the bench route eventually would open up, especially if you hit this on good timing with a good tight end like Witten there. If for some reason they drop off into a 2, to me that's going to open up Des Bryant. That's the guy I want to look at then. So let's go ahead and run through this, see what happens, and then we'll discuss. So right off the bat, we're seeing cover 3, aren't we? Safety's dropping middle, corner's bailing. This corner is bailing now. That safety who was right or just inside the tight end is now breaking out into the flat. Backer here is running into hook zone, the Sam. Will's running a hook zone here, and then, Mike is running a hook zone, and then Will is running the flat route. So it's basically a 3 over the top, 4 under. So as I mentioned, to me that tells me this guy should open up eventually. Possibly this guy here, the wing back who's coming on the shallow. The shallow actually should open up either way. That's one of those things, especially in this game. Shallow routes are pretty much always open, and honestly I kind of hate that, because there are ways to stop shallow routes, and basically you just go to cover 2 in real life, and then you have your shallow route taken away. So let's go ahead and keep running through this real quick. I do have the shallow route, and that's probably something I should hit because it's open initially, or open all the way through here. But as you can see, I go for the tight end, and right now he's about even. So it could go. I would normally trust him to beat him. Let's keep going just a little bit more. As you can see right there, he just broke across. But if you look at the ball and look where the ball is headed, it's a bad overthrow. I know this isn't something that I actually did. I wasn't trying to throw it high here. I was trying to throw across and under, just because I wanted to stay under that corner there. And I wanted to throw him open to the outside here. We get a bad throw. Richard Sherman is Richard Sherman and does his job and makes the interception. End of the drive. So not a very good thing. So grade-wise, play success obviously a 0. Decision making, I'm going to go ahead and give that a 1 still, just because my guy's open. By the time that ball would have gotten there, if he throws it on target, right about there, I have myself I have a touchdown. Alright, so I get a 1 for that at least. But then I get the negative play, of course, because it's an interception, so I get that negative bonus. So this ends up being a 1. Alright, and we'll discuss the total grade here in a minute, and we'll get to that soon. Alright guys, final grade for this series, for series number 3. As we can see here, we'll go with each play again. Play number 1 was a 2, play number 2 was a 2, 3 was a 0, play 4 and 5 were 2s. I got 1s for play 6 and 7, and then a 0 for 8. As you can see, that's 10 out of 16, which when you do the math ends up being 62%. So basically, I got her down the aisle, but then she left me at the altar. I took the ball downfield, then I gave it up in the end zone. So obviously not a good drive, not a success. It's a D, you know, because I was able to move the ball a bit, but ultimately I didn't finish it. So there you go. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Hope you're learning from this. If you are, like and subscribe. If you're not, like and subscribe anyways. Y'all take care. Have great days, great nights. God bless.